path to a resilient and robust agriculture sector includes a strong food safety culture from farm to distributor to customer. Since 2016, North Shore EVP has been promoting food safety as the foundation to achieving progressive change in our local food system. Cultivating relationships with local buyers and farmers builds community around our food system.
Aloha, my name is Kia Keolanui, and I am one of the family members of OK Farms here in Hilo, Hawaii.
My name is John Miyabuchi. I'm the region president for Armstrong Fresh Point, Hawaii.
Aloha, I'm Craig Anderson. I'm the Vice President of Operations here at Mauna Kea Resort, and I also serve as the President of the Kohala Coast Resort Association here on Hawaii Island.
OK Farms was started by Troy Keolanui and Ed Olson in 2002. We started a food hub in 2020, really aiming to support other farmers on islands and aggregating produce here on our farm and in our food hub and at our farm store.
Armstrong was started by a local family about 40 plus years ago. And about 5 years ago, Armstrong was acquired by Fresh Point. Fresh Point is a specialty division within Cisco and focuses on produce. Armstrong Produce has always made it a cornerstone of their strategy to take care of as much local produce as we can and to acquire as much as we can.
Last year for Mauna Kea Resort, we spent over $1.3 million on local produce and local products for our culinary team to use on their menus. So you multiply that times the resorts up and down the coast, and you're talking about upwards of $10 million spent on local ag.
Each entity in the supply chain works in sync with others. North Shore EVP works with farmers, food hubs, and buyers across the state.
Working with the North Shore EVP team really made me realize how important an organization like theirs is for farmers and the future of farming when it comes to requiring the food safety certification. And I think there needs to be more support on organizations like North Shore EVP so that they can help more farmers. And we can continue to see more farmers grow into these larger markets.
When we look at our guests' expectations, they're looking for an authentic experience, and our responsibility is to help to deliver on that. And that comes in a lot of forms, to include the food that we serve to our guests. And they're looking for local flavors, local culture, local tastes. And by purchasing from local farmers, it helps us to not only support those farmers, but to bring their product to the table for our guests.
With most commercial scale and institutional buyers requiring some form of food safety certification, getting more local food into our state's grocery stores, schools, and hospitals means helping farmers achieve food safety certification through our USDA GroupGAP program.
Wholesale produce is a big part of our operation. It's actually the biggest part of our operation. We are selling hundreds and thousands of pounds of locally produced lychee, longan, and rambutan. And without the food safety certification, we are unable to sell to larger buyers that require the food safety certification under FSMA federal requirements.
Food safety is important. It's very important for our consumers. We feed the people of Hawaii. It's our responsibility, and we take it very seriously. So we want to make sure that the food that our consumers are buying, our families and friends and relatives are buying, is safe.
In terms of our requirements for purchasing local, we prefer to have produce come from a certified farm. Obviously, that gives us a guarantee that their procedures are aligned with our needs in terms of a safe product and a consistent product, so that we can pass that on to our customers.
But if you'd like to see your product in Safeway, Foodland, Walmart even, you need to be food safety certified. They require it. Without it, you will not have the contract to sell your produce to them, and it's essential.
When it comes to food safety, I think there's sometimes a misperception that the barrier to entry for them is too great. And actually, there are systems in place which will allow them a broader reach and a greater population to sell their products to.
Having groups like North Shore EVP help to get these folks food safe and get them educated on how we're trying to bring produce in and why we need to be food safe and why that's so important. That's key for us.
Once we got certified, it was a successful audit, but still there were a lot of struggles with paperwork, logs, and working with North Shore EVP, it's been very refreshing and has alleviated a lot of that workload.
North Shore EVP specifically focuses on building connections between buyers and GroupGAP farms. We educate our local buyers about what we do and learn about what they need. Then we connect them with farmers in our program. This creates a trusted and reliable communication channel.
So we work with a variety of local farmers and food hubs or co-ops that help aggregate the production from the smaller farmers. These are organizations that help support local farmers and make it easy for us to do business with local farmers.
Increasing the availability of local products in island markets enhances Hawaii's self-sufficiency and improves the resiliency of our supply chain in the face of disasters and unexpected disruptions.
Well, for Armstrong, we're the biggest produce distributor in the state, so we need to use our scope and our size to help the ag sector be better. If we really want to have a vibrant ag sector that's going to help our food security, it's important for us to participate. It's better for the economy, it helps the people that we feed the people of Hawaii, but also it's for food security. We don't have a secure food system. We have, maybe 2 weeks of food in the islands at any given moment. And so by having a more robust ag sector, that helps us be more independent and less dependent upon imports for food and for feeding our families at home. So having to import is problematic and the logistics are crazy. And then also take a look at climate change. It's having a big impact on produce. Being able to eliminate some of that and being able to bring produce locally, much better for us, much better for the people that we're servicing.
You can't get into a larger market unless you're food safety certified. If you're food safety certified, you have to go through the processes, the paperwork, and many farmers don't have that financial backing to do all of that. And so it's really important that we are able to support them.
Strong commercial and institutional market channels create an opportunity for our small and medium-sized GroupGAP operations to confidently scale up and contribute to Hawaii's state goals of doubling local food production.
Well, one of the reasons why leaning more heavily on local farmers and local produce is, one, it's better for Hawaii. It helps our economy. It's better for the people here because it's also a better shelf life. Things will last longer, it's fresher. By the time things come across on the mainland, it could be a few weeks old. So leaning more heavily on local produce helps our economy, helps our people, gets fresher produce into the markets. As well as, buying local produce, it's better for sustainability. So overall, it's just a better option.
I think one of the opportunities that exists is to foster collaboration between the resorts and restaurants and the farmers themselves. It would seem to me that if there were a food safety certified aggregator here on Hawaii Island, that it would provide an opportunity for more businesses to buy produce and product through that entity and therefore supporting local farmers even more.
We feel that it's really important for us to work together with other farmers to produce a more healthy Hawaii that is eating locally and supporting our local agriculture.